right. Hello, it's me again. Of course, as soon as I start having coughing fits. And it's another rainy day, so it's a little dark. All the animals are in. Again, I keep hearing not to be too precious, so I'm just doing it when I feel called, and I'll pause possibly if I get interrupted. But it doesn't seem to affect my flow of reading, so too much anyway. Yesterday was weird. I felt really involved with spirit. I don't know. I couldn't get away from watching my own tarot readings, which was kind of a trip. I just get a lot more and more out of them. It's almost like these most recent ones have been really intense for me. And yesterday was very trippy. Spirit has me talking a lot. I'm gonna stop apologizing. I am kind of new to working with spirit this way, so I will learn how to deal with the energies a little better, as I learn time goes on. But I feel like I'm just talking, but I'm just going to roll with it because that's what spirit wants me to do, and they're pushing me to tell my little stories here and there. That's what I'm going to do. It's all in the name of healing, my friend. All right, shall we? Did I say this? I don't know if I said it. I shuffled the decks. I asked for guidance from my guides and your guides. Yeah. I'm grateful to be doing this. I'm grateful for spirit to put me in this position. I didn't ask for it, but I'm totally here for it, and feels right to me. That's all it takes. Just has to feel right. I would like 3 cards for the first row, please. The Hierophant. I'm gonna put these closer together. My camera's been doing strange things, so I'm gonna put a little closer. It's like the picture's different when I look at it later. I get the zoom all just right the way I want it, and then later when I look at it, it's like zoomed out. I have to like manually do it, and it's not the same for some reason. It should be. And that's 3. Okay. Oh, okay. Not a bad first row. The past rows have been kind of funny because our story's finally rolling, I feel like. Moving on from hearing the same story for a while now. So it's kind of funny that I get this vibe of like, yada, 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 yeah, we know the story. Even though I haven't read the story yet. I'm not that fast. But the Hierophant's just higher learning, authority. For my healing stuff, it came up a lot in the past in my, just what I've learned, deep learning, deep knowledge, in the name of my healing, right? All the things that I learned on my path there of healing. He's got those keys I talk about a lot. This is wish fulfillment. Having everything you want, being fulfilled. And this one can be like, for us lately, it's been a discernment card, but it can also mean like turning away a good thing because what you've had it based on your past experience or something like that, right? But lately for us, it's been like, I don't know if I want that because look at all these cups I have. Do I need your stinky cup? That's kind of what's been coming up recently. So let's see. I mean, the Hierophant is, major arcana, right? So he's got a lot of authority. He's got a lot of authority as to how you got to your wish fulfillment, right? If that's your higher learning, you're like, look, I know how I got here. Yeah, I'm getting everything I want, or I feel like many of us at this point are in a good position, and we're still not to our manifestation necessarily, but this is past energy. So I feel like with what you've learned, you have gotten to a good position, and you are feeling like you can be picky, like you should be, right? With all we've learned in the past. That's not even here, right? If you're not sure what that previous story is, or if you're new to watching tarot on YouTube, or you don't have other readers that you watch, you should have multiple readers because everyone's different. That's what's the beauty of YouTube. I found one today, and she was like so cool, and she was Brooklyn. She had this really thick accent, and she was really cool. I just enjoyed her right away. Just like people's vibes are all different. People do it all different. They show their face. They don't show their face. There's just more channeling type people. I love it. I love the variety. Why did I say that? Oh, because that's how there's this story that's been going. And probably if you look at my first readings on this channel, because I've only been doing this a couple months, not even 2 months. Excuse me, I started on 12/12. Just by coincidence. But, yeah. Whoa, my ears popped. But that, yeah, if you look at my earlier readings, you'll see that old story. I don't know, Spirit doesn't want me to go on and on about it. Let's get the next row. It's weird too, this lately, okay, I'll just tell you right now, thoughts come into my head and thoughts go out of my head just like that. It's very strange. Only while I'm doing readings where I just completely lose my train of thought. I am like, okay, I'm getting to this thing, and then I lose it completely. So if that happens, I might just take that as a sign, like, don't tell the rest of the story, rather than try to rack my brain, like, what was I saying? It's just a really bizarre sensation. So I'm just going to learn how to, like, kind of follow the energy a little better, or try to listen a little better, I guess. Sorry, there's a lot of shadow because it's so dark out today. Usually the sun's coming in from this way, but it's raining like crazy. 9 of Pentacles, I like that. 9, that's my lucky number. I like 9. It's a number of like independence, especially with the Pentacles. Again, that says you're probably in a really good position. Judgment. I always go back and forth on judgment, what it means. Let's see what else we get. Oh, these all wanted to fly out. No, I just need one. One more. One more, please. Just one. Getting flashes in my dreams. It's weird. I have the most mundane dreams. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. There's that Queen of Pentacles that keeps popping up. Again, I get this feeling that from this good position you're in, you can be a little choosier. You know? That's what this judgment kind of means to me. It can also kind of be similar to like the Justice card. Rebirth, you're reborn. It's kind of a resurrection card, but it also can be like divine judgment, or in another reading I kept hearing blowing judgment. You're blowing judgment on him and you're blowing judgment on her, because they got this big horn. So partly I kind of feel like you're in this position. Look at him. He's just like, no, I'm good, right? I'm good. I know, and he's really this, right? But here he's kind of humble, but here he's just like, I know my shit, dude. You don't know what I know. I know stuff. Okay, I learned so much, and that's past, like before. So he's already like, no, I know what's going on, and I'm very comfortable here. And yeah, I'll be picky because I don't need necessarily anything from anyone. And so I'm going to be super picky. I'm very independent, especially like this is more financial. Usually it's like, hey, I'm set. You know, it doesn't have to be financial. I mean, material, I meant to say. It doesn't have to be money. It could just be like, you know, you're in a solid position in life and you're settled and you kind of got everything you need or wanted, and now you can be picky. And this is like, I feel like this is kind of like Source telling you, yep, let's be picky together. Like they're going to come down and help you out, angel, right? They're coming down. It's like, well, I'll help you out, all right? I get that vibe. That's funny. And then the fucking Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles, I feel like it's still, I don't know. We'll have to see what the other cards say. But in other readings, she's been coming back as like this person that you let go of or you haven't been separated from. And they're just on a different wavelength than you are right now. Like they're very pentacle oriented. They're in there focused on work and stuff and being busy or whatever they're focused on. And you guys had, okay, this doesn't say this here, but we'll see what the cards say. But previously the story has been there was some kind of something with that person and they want to come back around. Okay. And that's why I'm saying that, because of this card of like being picky. All right. You may have different things to say now to this person from your new position after all that other junk, right? That's been going on in the past, recent past, probably. See, I just talk. Okay. It's all right, Becky. You can talk. It's okay. Take a deep breath. 3 more. 1, 2. One more, please. It's the third one in this future energy. 7, huh? And Justice underneath. I said something about just. This was coming up all over the place not long ago. Manifesting the opportunities and the friendships that you deserve. That's what I see here. Sometimes I kind of look at this as like what's hidden. So maybe, a lot of us aren't seeing the manifestations yet. Maybe you're not seeing that justice come, but the cards keep saying it over and over and over. It's coming, right? That's what they say. I like the idea of it. I hope so. Ace of Swords. Where's my stone? I'll take this one. It's so dark over here. Sorry. Hopefully you can see okay. Ace of Swords. It's funny because like this Ace of Swords has been in the past a lot, right? Your new truth that you came out with and all part of what you learned, and now it's coming back. Waiting. It's a waiting feeling. Waiting. This Pentacles. Waiting for something. And then this can be hidden or shady activity. Let me stare at this. Blowing judgment. Don't need from others, but waiting for something. From your new truth, from your new position here, your truth, solid position. You still have your truth here, your sword of truth, but you're more in a waiting vibe. It's like you've done a bunch of work. This is like you planted a seed and now you're... This can also be kind of, I've been saying lately, kind of a manifestation blocker vibe. Like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And then this, not seeing... But it can also be shady. And underneath this Queen of Pentacles, you might not want it. You might be questioning her because, and she or he, it doesn't matter, because they did something shady. But this is a future. I don't know what that means. Or they don't see what you're doing, or they think you're being shady. You find that out later, or 7-7. I turned off the heater. I don't have to have this so loud. Well, look at that second layer to clarify. I stare at this for a sec. I feel like this Ace of Swords got you here. You're still holding that sword, even though you're in your garden and you're working on stuff. But this sword is from way back here, right? Like I said, you've had this sword for a while. You know what you know. And you're very strong in your truth. Especially from this secure position, right? I don't know, you got what you needed, I guess, in the past there. Maybe you're at a place in your life where you just have everything you need and have done what you wanted to do. And like I was talking about in another reading, it's like, then what? The only way to go is up now, right? If you have all your needs met. I mean, I hope. If you're watching these readings, then that's probably you elevate. You're elevating. And you're, like I said, you're in a position to be picky. So no shady shit's going to work with you. Like if they have games or some kind of manipulative, I mean, they're of the earth, right? They might be good at like schmoozing people or getting their way or making things go their way on the earth, the way things work on earth, right? We're getting our way based on like law of attraction, spirit, following spirit's advice, right? There's different ways of operating. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, let's get more cards because I'm not exactly sure. Oh, what did I say was under here? This could be... Oh, yeah, just getting the things manifesting all that you deserve. That's the message over and over lately. So it's just like, boom. Yeah, remember? Okay, great. Thank you. I would like to do that. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Okay, let's get 4 on top, please. 4 on the top of my beautiful crow deck. I love this deck. I love all my decks. I always say that. The Magician and the 7 of Wands has been coming up a little more lately for some reason. Ace of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these again, but I won't look too closely at the under ones yet. I like these more spread out like this so we can see all the pictures. Okay. What? Okay. The Magician. We saw the Magician under there too, right? Manifesting what you deserve, I said. I mean, you've manifested all these things that you have, this position that you're in. You brought that from what you learned, you've manifested, right? And this just means like, well, this, some decks can be kind of defensive, but this is more like he's above them and he's just kind of staying out of the fray, you know? Because he's risen and he's won a certain position. And the Hierophant is kind of that too, where he's like, he's a, you know, he's an official dude. He has importance, right? I don't usually say that about him, but that's what I'm. It's like you're in this again, boom, boom. You're in a good position. That's all and you've worked for it. You're just in a time in your life where things are really solid. You're happy. You have what you need, or you feel like you have everything you need. Mostly, except for this, maybe this transition we're all going through, right? It is a little uncomfortable, but otherwise, I feel like you're sitting, like you're in a comfortable position to be able to deal with all this other shit, right? And this shows me that you've been learning, healing, going within, you know, manifesting properly, getting your vibration higher. That's what I'm seeing. And then Ace of Cups. Okay. And then Four of Pentacles. Really? 4-4. Ace of Swords down here. Ace of Cups back here. Well, I mean, this person could be coming, either they could be a new person and I'm just, you know, I'm vibing off of the last readings we've been having about this person. This could be a new person. I don't know. The Judgment makes me think not. But this is, you know, like a new start, a fresh, you know, a fresh relationship. So, yeah, it could be somebody new, but I feel like they want to just like start over, or they might be seeing you very happy and want to, you know, be drawn more to you. And then there's this holding on energy. 4-4. You may have rejected them already and they're holding on to that in a very like material way where they're like, I can't believe you. I had another one where it's like, I can't believe you talked to me like that. But you're like flying and manifesting and they're still stuck on that conversation or whatever. I keep getting that. I mean, you have all these cups and they want one from you. And see, you're being real picky though. Not just from old people, but new people too. But there's a holding on here of something. Yeah, I paused and looked this up because I decided to start looking up. Because each deck has its own book usually. And so I like to get extra information from those cards because I'm still, you know, I'm still learning. And I like to, more is better. So this particular card talks about, yes, holding on, but holding on because you're worried about losing it. So it's like an insecurity feeling, a lack mentality. It's like, I can't enjoy my money because I have to hold on to it so tightly, or I have to work all the time so I don't get to enjoy it, or that kind of thing. So feeling a loss maybe too. So I interpret that two ways. One, this person, you're ready to not take their cup. You're like, I don't know. I can turn away from this. And they're like, oh no, I need you. I don't want to lose you. That's one vibe. Another thing is this person could just be really concerned with their money and work more so than the cup world. You know what I'm saying? And so there's you over here going, you know what I need is a whole new cup from you. And it needs to be right or I'm not going to accept it. And they're like, yeah, but I'm working. I feel both. It could be either one. As they say, take it as it resonates, right? It could be both. I don't know. I can see it being both. I'm very busy and I don't want to lose you, you know? Okay, let's get a next row. I feel like we got a good bit on that. Okay, 4 more, please. Let's put 4 on the bottom. What's underneath that magician card? Let's get some more info here. And I feel these 2 more. 1 more. Oh, okay. 7 of Pentacles. And we already have that one? Yeah. Double. Interesting. King of Swords. I used to get doubles all the time. King of Swords underneath. We'll look at these again, but 9 of Swords. 9 of Wands. Huh. Okay. Think about that. Oops. Okay, now let's not get excited here. Let's not get excited. Okay, we have the 3 of... Oh, these are 3. Dang it. What should I do with that? The Lovers. I guess I'll put these 2 together. Dang it. I should have checked. It's all right. Okay, King of Cups. Okay, so this card is this card, 7 of Pentacles. All these Pentacles are all over here, right? Oh, and this lady. That's it, though. But this and this guy. Yeah, the Pentacles are kind of strange, I find. King of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and the 3 of Cups. I mean, you want really strong connections that are in your truth, right? That I feel like you're manifesting new relationships that are really in align with your new way of thinking, new way of doing things. And you're in a position to accept them because your life is kind of, like I said, you're settled. So I feel like you have the bandwidth. Like, even though we're going through all this other stuff, it's like we're clearing the way, right? To be able to do this a new way is what I'm feeling. And then waiting, right? So maybe that's what you're waiting for, right? Feeling like you've been waiting a while for these new relationships, right? A lot of us do. This is work. King of Cups with the Ace of Cups. And then the 7 again, waiting. Like, work. What is that about? Because everything else has been kind of about relationship, manifestation. I really think it's a lot about this person because, God damn it, they keep coming up. And so they're like, I guess they're thinking really hard about us and they're ready to come back or whatever, but I haven't seen them. I don't know about you. Has anybody come back yet? They keep saying that, right? Well, they have to do it right. But this King of Cups, now recently the King of Cups is kind of like us getting back into our cups where we can be forgiving. But then with this work, but what does that mean? Working on being forgiving? Is that what you've been putting work into now? Maybe. You know, we're all trying to figure out how to do it this way, how to be different with our people and our relationships. But we want to come from our heart space, but we also have to hold our boundaries, right? Our truth, our boundaries. So we have new boundaries to build in our new relationships and possibly our old ones that come back around, right? And we're manifesting. I feel like everything we've learned is getting us there. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I don't mind hearing it over and over. Thank you. Yes, I would like that. Yeah, 7, 7, and then 7 again. I feel like these are related because they're all in a row. So waiting, shadiness. What did I say about this? Hidden. Maybe they don't see that you're waiting for them. You're working away, trying to be more healed and coming. Oh, that's what came out last time. This very card. It was like coming from more of a healed place. But then work. I mean, usually this is work, right? But I see it with these two, like you're waiting for this heart work that you're doing to bear fruit. And that's back to the Magician, right? It's kind of working on all this stuff. We're still waiting for manifestations, right? We're planting all these seeds and we're still like, where is it, right? So we're still working on ourselves, just working on our cups now that we know our truth, getting into, again, like I said, the more of a healed space so that when they do come back around, we can really be clear, but also, I don't know if we want to be forgiving. I think that's I'm not very good at that, but that'd be a good way to go. But at least compassionate, right? At least calm and listening. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're working on it. And I get the vibe from here, like they don't know what you're doing. They're not seeing it at all. And maybe that's why they're making you wait. They don't see what's going on. They don't know you're waiting. They're just missing what they lost and busying with themselves on their own stuff. That's what I think. Did I look at these? King of Swords. Wow, what is going on here? 9-9. 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Now, King of Swords, King of Truth. Wielding his sword, has shit to say. This is like being upset, being worried, up at night. And then this is defending yourself on your new path. 9-9. I mean, because this is where you don't see, I kind of feel like you're going to have to like lay it down the law again. And you don't see that coming. It could be upsetting to you that you have to like, maybe you already told somebody, look, this is how it has to be, or this is what I'm going through. And they didn't listen, or you have to say it again. And that irritates me. That irritates me. I don't like that idea. You should have, if it was important, should have heard me, should have listened to me. Okie doke. Let's get some advice here. My throat's all scratchy. I don't know. They told me to come do it. I'll do what I'm told. Let's get 4 advice cards, please. Let's get 4 from this beautiful tarot deck. I love this very ethereal deck. Messenger of Air. That's been coming up a lot. Three more, please. What comes after Messenger of Air, please? What comes after that one? Ooh, these are all over the place. They're so sticky. They're new. Let's get 3 more advice cards, please. Just lay them out and see where they land here evenly. Oh, there's 2. How about one more, please? Let's get one more. This one. Keep looking at this one. Oh, I don't know if I've seen this one. This one I've seen. The Moon, nice. Love, which is the Lovers. And then 6 of Fire, 6 of Wands. Victory. Rising, oh, look, they're rising above. Remember I said the 7 was rising above. The 6 is also like winning, rising up. Nice. Hot air balloon, I love that. With sails on it. It's like a sailboat, hot air balloon. I like it. Underneath we have the Tower. Ace of Cups again, Ace of Water, and Messenger of Water. Something you don't expect. A gift, a message, a new friend. Oh, there's a, not connection, attachment. So it could be someone you know. We'll look back at that. Messenger of Air. It's also a knight, but then they call it messenger. So I kind of take it either way. But a knight is like moving in confidence. Earlier, though, when we got this, it was more like seeing signs. That's interesting, on top of the Magician. Maybe you have been seeing signs or getting downloads or getting little messages from Spirit. Ooh. Are you? That's cool. I get little phrases like first thing in the morning or like in the middle of the night. It's weird. The Moon. Deep, hidden. I mean, you could be doing all this and no one sees you. It's completely hidden because a lot of us are alone right now, right? So people, like I said, she doesn't know what you're doing. Didn't I say that? She doesn't know because of this card. Yeah. I don't feel like she does know what you're doing. You're separated, or you're not posting about everything, or, don't think anyone really knows. The Lovers. Yeah, what I say, you're manifesting these good new relationships that are in your truth. You just can't see them yet. Yeah, you can't see each other. Love. Now, this card, I believe, is more like self-love. I didn't look it up, but that's what I get from it. Self-love. Yeah. And that's what we're all really working on, right? Oh, that's funny because this just came back to me. It's funny because I kept thinking about when I do this reading, I'm going to talk first about how Spirit keeps telling me about self-care. And I forgot. But this reminds me, it's like part of, oh yeah, when we're talking about coming from your heart space, really working on getting back to your heart space, that has to do with self-love. Oh, has to do with self-love, but self-care. To me, it's like, I don't know, I've been depressed my whole life. Okay. The first thing that goes is self-care. And it seems like it should be the easiest thing to focus on, like basic self-care. Take a shower, put on some clean clothes, go outside and get some sun, basic things for, survival, basically, right? But those are the first things that go when you get depressed. It's like, I don't want to shower, I don't want to move, I don't want to do anything that's good for me. I'm going to eat chips and watch, stupid TV and whatever, turn myself off, tune out. But then winter, especially, I don't know about you, but winter for me has always been a depressive time. I call it the winter cave, where we all go into hibernation mode, or I definitely do. And in the past, I've been depressed in the winters. This last couple, I haven't been, which is really amazing. But I still have super low energy in the winter. And so I do get kind of like, I don't want to say depressed, but I've noticed since I've been healing that I've kind of taken on some of my depressive habits as a lifestyle. I'm just like, all these ways that I used to console myself or soothe myself, I do them now just out of habit. Like, that's my life now, and that's how I live, lowered and lowered and lowered my energy until it was almost zero. And now that I'm healing, though, it's like, okay, how do I get that energy back? But it's like the message I've been gotten the last couple of days is like, how about self-care? Like, it should be the easiest thing, but it's the first thing we let go of, right? So I would tell you, if you're having depressive issues, you're having a bad week, look to self-care stuff, and not just like bubble baths and crap like that, but like basic, like maybe you haven't washed your hair in a few days, or maybe you haven't put on real clothes for a few days, or maybe you haven't walked outside for a few days. Like basic things, like put the sun on your face, right? I have a list. It's called the List of Sanity. One of these days I'll put it out. But basic things, journaling definitely is good, a daily practice, but like basic self-care, make yourself a solid meal with vegetables in it. Don't eat peanuts and chips for every meal like I've been doing. I like peanuts in the shell, and they come in these giant bags. I just eat them for every meal until they're gone. Like, that's not food, honey. That's a snack. You can't just eat that all the time and not have, green vegetables. Anyway, so I keep getting that message, and I meant to say at the beginning. So here it is to remind us, right? Self-love, self-care. It's not just a bunch of like cute memes. It's real. It's like, you really need to take care of yourself. Like, don't put out energy to other people when you can't even give it to yourself. Like, you can't afford it, believe me. You can't afford to lose that much energy if you can't even like brush your teeth every day. You know what I mean? Hey, no, I'm not throwing shade. I'm not criticizing anyone, because I've been there myself, but it's like, I'm talking to myself. Like, I should be able to, like, I don't know, change my bed if it's gross, not bitch about it for 2 weeks. And like, it's crazy, the stupid shit I do when I'm just like so lazy and so low energy. And I feel like my message that I keep getting just in my little downloads is like, self-care, like a little self-care goes a long way, right? Going out for a fat meal that is balanced and yummy and also enjoyable because you're out of the house, or you know what I mean? Like, you can do a few things together without much effort, sun, exercise, walk around outside, pretty easy. Nature, walk around at the beach or the park. That's 3 in 1. Boom. And it's not that hard to go for a walk, relatively speaking. And then 6 of Fire. Look at this guy. I love this. You feeling that right now? I want that little air sailboat. That'd be so cool. It's got like a light on it, or fire in it, or sun. I'm not sure what that is. With my glasses on, I probably won't help. It's art, It looks like a little sun. That's crazy. It looks round. It's not just on fire. Interesting. Anyway, Six of Wands is normally like, yeah, victory. It comes right before this one where you're rising above. So rising above. And then what are these again? Waiting. Nobody's seeing you waiting while you're winning. It's like you're secretly winning, right? You're waiting for these manifestations that nobody knows you have going. But they're awesome, right? We can feel they're awesome. And the self-love card again, and like we're working on that, right? We're working more on our self-love. We're working on coming from our heart space, right? Not just towards others, but towards ourselves. Allow yourself to have this time. Don't harp on yourself for how long you're taking to do something. It's like Spirit's making it go slow for a reason. There's healing to be done here. There's adjustments to be made, right? Keep an eye out for the signs, though. Now I got that vibe about signs because the Magician and the Hierophant, like, things are happening. But keep an eye out, you know? Or keep an eye out for certain messages that could represent that your manifestations are coming. Like, I don't know, I keep getting that. It's still hidden, but these are strong cards here. Strong friendships in your new truth, in your new way of thinking, like I said. Lovely. So as advice, yeah, look out. Keep your confidence in what you're doing, in your manifestations. Look for signs. Keep it to yourself. You don't have to tell everybody, you know? Especially if you left people behind, like they don't need to know. They can come around if they want to know what you're doing, right? Self-love, self-care, big time right now, okay? And then winning. Keep going. Keep lighting your fire, you know? I know you've been waiting, but I feel like you know it's coming, right? We know it's coming. I can feel it. You're doing it right. I feel like you know you're doing it right. Whatever you're doing. Tower, Ace of Cups again. Messenger, another messenger of water. See, this one a lot of times can be like apology, a tower. You might not see someone coming back wanting to start over with you. This person or another person might have multiple people coming around that you have to kind of decide, you know. The tower might be you didn't expect them to come back, or they don't expect whatever you're going to say to them, or I don't know. You're being the King of Swords, justice. I mean, when you got to wield your sword again, sometimes you got to wield your sword, right? All right. Thanks for lending your energy to this reading. I will see you in the next one.